This week on the show we're featuring Amethyst, 17 jokes. Jacob plays a little chess. If you're bored, the show ain't gonna help. Why couldn't the swamp thing catch the good guy? 'Cause he got bogged down. Let's start the show. We lost a couple of seconds there at the beginning of the video. Wouldn't load. Got the beginning of the video rolling. We got this odd chunk of amethyst. It's got a weird little color plane going on. Not quite sure how I wanted to orient that piece of amethyst. You can't really tell from the picture in the corner, but it's kind of like, well, I've been calling it a New Age gem. It's a New Age shape. It's not just random facetry. It does create flare and flicker. It's a diva. This gem, I was gonna cut this gem, and I was like, regular amethyst shapes are fine. People love them all the time. And it said, I wanna be like this. And now you see it. And you'll see a little close-up when we show the microscope portion of the program. Cheers. Thanks for coming by the show. Glad you could make it. Thank you for showing up, Colette, and Michigan native. Hey, Mish, great job on the live streams, man. I've been seeing that you've been going live. I've never actually caught you live. I've just caught your live when it's live. Then I see you're testing out your lights and your plants, and that's pretty cool to get to see that grow. That's cool, man. So cheers. And if you're watching this, the link is in the chats from YouTube Administrator for Michigan Native's channel. You can subscribe and check out his lives when he's live and showing all of us what it's like to be alive. Ah, delicious. That's like a gemstone straight to the liver. Yep. It's it's frosticular cancer. That's what it is. That's why we drink it. This is what it turned out to be. It's got so many unique purples. It's got, and when it flickers around, it's got the clear and the light and the blue and the purpley and the dark and the man, if I could just get it to show without the reflectionarial. Yeah. It needs to be some kind of a pendant. I should have read that comment before it came and went, because that's what happened with it. It came and went. It's kind of like me. Ah! Hey, Alice made it. No freaking whizzle way. How's it going, Alice? Man. I haven't seen you on your account in like a kerjillion years. Oh, and Ron Weasley's here. I was going to talk to Ron about something. Ron, weren't we talking about, like, you had your windows, right? And so I was like, well, that's what trim's for. But you're probably going for a smaller trim because you're in a tight little space. So then you when you're in a stairwell or something, you usually want to have a thin trim to make the window look bigger. How to Garden made it. No way. All right. New Age name sucks. Okay, so what do we call it? Yes, way. Doing good. Great. What do we call it? What do we call it? Because I was like, New Age gem. That's the New Age shape. See, to me, it kind of looks like this big square gem flying up, you know, this is the trail. It's like flying up into space. Bam, it's like jumping at you. It's like, jam, you know. And it's got the flicker. So I was like, you know what, we're not going to change you. We're just going to keep you as a New Age gem. An interesting story. So when I picked out this piece of amethyst, this was for one of the two non-doctors gems, and this one is going to New York, where New Age things are popular. But I picked the stone out, the rough stone out, before I knew it was going to be like this, and I knew it was already going there. It just had to finish being shaped. And there it is. There it is. There it is right there. Now I dropped it. Uh-oh. We'd do that. Hold on. Get the stone. It's trying to go. It's so excited. It's trying to go there already. We got to get it in the mail. But I wanted to feature the gems so that I could show them on the microscope cam. Let's see. It would be beautiful as a necklace. Alice, that's what I was thinking. Right? You know, you could just kind of hang it like this, or like that, or, you know, just kind of as a drop, or even like, you know, I don't know, maybe, yeah, it'd make a great necklace pendant. Flicker, 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 and that's what it would do. It would just sit there and flicker back and forth. I don't know if you'd want to like you know, claw wrap it, or it like with prongs. Maybe bezel. Maybe put a hole. Probably not put a hole in it, because I don't know. It might not work out. It might crack or something like that. It's hard to say. I'd hate to lose it. Just, you know, putting a drill hole in it, and even then, putting a hole in it might change the flare. It might change the way that the light goes through it. You never know. But man. So what's all new with you? I have been working on rocks all week. I have been not gems. I've been working on a foundation. And I actually grabbed a piece of the foundation, but I don't remember where I put it. Somewhere in my trunk. So I'm gonna have to dig that out. Probably got vibrated apart by this subwoofer. But anyway, I got this piece of the foundation. It's an 1800s limestone foundation. There was a nest of crickets crawling around. And yeah, Ron said, better crickets than scorpions. But there was also a lot of like trees, roots just falling apart. So I repaired it, and one of the pieces was a weak piece of fossil and air pocket filled limestone, and there's actually a geode. So I'm going to show it on the microscope cam, and we can look down into a piece of limestone geode, which reminds me about the microscope cam. I wanted to show you guys this. I didn't change it all week. But look at that. It bent itself back up, not straight again. Look at that. And see, this thing even has a bit of play in it. If we put it as much as possible, it's still not where the microscope cam was. Right? Exactly. But anyway, we can bend it back straight like we just did, and that ought to work. Cheers to whoever came in. I will read your comment and how you came in just a moment while I fire up the microscope cametron. Benny made it no bliggin' bloggin' way, as I live and breathe. It's Christina and Son Ghost Squad. Glad you made it. Oh, Christina and Son made it. Oh, awesome. Alright, great. Flicker jewelry. Oh, Colette. I like that. Ooh. Let me run this by you. Would any of you ladies who, or gentlemen who like to purchase jewelry from jewelry stores, would you see something called the Flicker line? Yeah, I got this at Flicker's. Flicker's Jewelry. Doesn't that sound weird? It sounds interesting. That stone has great color. Oh, dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's really, like, the color plane is on such a weird angle, but it's a clean piece of stone. I mean, it's really clean. And the fact that I was able to catch it, I just couldn't, I mean, it's so unique. It's got big facets. There's there's 4 basic big facets in the top. So it's kind of like there's 5 basic facets, and then all the little, you know, girdle and edge and stuff that cleans up so it doesn't chip out real easy. Flicker, yes, as long as it has lights or lots of sparkles and blingity bling. Just hanging, maybe with white gold wrapped around to hold the gem and chain. Yeah, white gold. I don't know. White gold, I actually kind of like white gold, but I'm more of a fan of the gold. Like, some 24 karat gold, it just looks so much like frosting. It's weird. It's like is that real? It's so soft looking. You don't want 24 karat gold because it will tarnish easy and it bends real easy. If you make it the 21 karat gold or 18 karat gold, then it's a lot stronger and more durable. Silver is better because it's stronger to wrap. Oh, okay, then you would have really good prongs. So you'd probably either want, if you were going with 24 karat gold, you'd want a bezel cut. Because then that would, just kind of hold it all together, and you could just kind of tighten it down with some torching. Was the number 11 same day as my birthday? Oh, okay, I was the number 11. I'll understand that eventually. Oh, Fritoles. Hey, that's the aquamarine. We need to actually get into that aquamarine eventually. But first, we need to get to the other Amethyst video, and then we can tell you some jokes and wish you well and send you on your way. There we go. There's this one, and then I think there's a little bit more of one video where we kind of finish it out. Wasn't quite sure exactly what I wanted to do, but it sure did turn out. Got to push out a few more problems there. That just sounds weird. We're gonna move on. Moving along, singing a song, even though we can't sing. And I'm missing your guys' icon, so I can't see. I'm glad you finally got home. Okay, so got to work before midnight. I'm glad that I actually got the show started. I'm an hour late, but I was thinking of something. If I'm tired, hello Jake the Gaming Wolf. Cheers and thank you for coming by the show. The show suffers when I'm tired, but when I'm late, the show suffers more. I need to be here at the same time, and so that's what I'm going to work on. Now that I've gotten down where I can reply and come up with some kind of a reply, we're going to continue to better ourselves by going live at the same time we advertise. Oh man, have you guys ever been to a store and they're not open at the same time as they say they're going to be open? It's so frustrating. It's like, but you said, and I have just been not good with time, but I'm also not good with scheduling, but I'm also not good with keeping the scheduling that I said that I was supposed to keep, and I did say it. So I've been advertising 9 p.m. Eastern, and I need to have a regular time, especially when you get the vacuum command fixed. I don't know, did I? Let's see if there's a few commands. We put a few commands in, Jake the Gaming Wolf. Woo, thumbsies, number 11. Awesome. You guys are so great. I really got to go live at the same time every week so that you guys can come and chat and hang out with each other and be awesome like that. Cuz those thumbs ups they're not just for the amethyst in the corner. They're for all the amethysts in the chat. That's you and 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 you. Hi. Thanks for coming by. That's why I don't schedule too hard to keep. You're doing good, kid. Thanks, Benny. I saw you were doing some kind of a live stream, and I totally missed it, because I was actually on my way to try and get some sleep so that I'd be well rested for the show. Which actually, I got quite a little floof ball going, don't I? I kind of had to get that shower in before the show so I can get my hair all, straight so it's not all down. And then, what does it do? Up. But I was like, no, we're leaving it. We're leaving it for the show. Boom, 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 boom. How's it going? So, we got Amethyst. We got a wrist. Yep, we got a wrist with a weird orange shirt and some blue glove. Oh, somebody mentioned, and I really wish I could remember who. I want to say it was over on Cheech's stream. Probably getting that wrong. It might have been on Joni Rotten's stream. Some great person in the chats was talking about using the black gloves. And it made me realize, with the hand grinder I can't use the black gloves because I'll burn through them too quick. I do actually, you see the tips of the gloves, they get holes in them. But with the faceter, oh yeah, and with the saw, I can use the black gloves all day. And so I got some for that. You're going to see them on camera. Haven't rolled them out yet. Gonna do it with the next stones. We got like 4 other stones that I already got videoed and finished. And we got, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give you a preview. We got a piece of this. We got a piece of this going on. We got this one that's really cool. And we're going to, yeah, and then it's got a rainbow in it. And then this one. And so we're going to get to all of these gems. And all of them I'm using the blue gloves. But after that, we'll switch to the black ones. Oh, and one more that I don't have right now because I gave it away. It's an iolite. It's really neat. The F command isn't fixed yet. The F, yeah, F the command, it's not fixed. The opal cutter I watch wears no gloves. Oh, Benny, I gotta wear some kind of gloves. Because they really dry out my hands. But even worse, like I get too close to them, and so the gloves actually gives me kind of a layer of buffer. Points! Get me some points. Oh, here, try this one, Jake the Gaming Wolf. Exclamation point CHAT. There's an imposter among us. Oh, I don't know what an imposter is, but man, what is poster? What do you call a fake preacher? An imposter. That's great. We'll get to the joke portion in a little bit. What a unique idea, whatever I was talking about. Thank you all. I hope I got some of these great comments. There's so many of them. You are fantastic for entering them. Where is the rest of our chatbot? What do we have? Commands, cues, timers, trendy club. Really? Didn't know I put that in there. Okay, so here's one. Let's see, trendy club. And here's another one. Buy my thing. Yeah. There you go. Buy my thing. Buy my book. Buy my book. Anybody who gets that reference deserves an extra point. Okay, so we are almost to the end of this Amethyst video. I can't believe this thing is... It really did kind of go together well, but it was so confusing trying to cut it. Okay, the other video is 3 minutes. So, we're going to have us a little bit of pasta for dinner. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Man, I have been having tacos and roast enchiladas. You take roast and you turn it into enchiladas. It's delicious. Man, I'm so glad you all fantastic people could make it. You showed me that command already. And that's how you get the chatbots to talk to each other. We were going to develop that out, and it's been like a year. I got to get to where I can actually like put the chatbots into action. We need to have a live stream again where I do the chatbot. That was fun last time. For some weird reason, I keep getting myself sucked into more and more projects, and I just don't have time for other projects. I got such a stack of projects, and then I've got gemstones, and then I'm going to show you all the other gems that I'm about to saw. And we're not even done featuring gems yet. I've got that iolite that I want to show you all that I did for Thanksgiving, but, you know, it's going to be like 3 weeks, and, let's see, what else do we have on the docket? Earlier, I posted a new video here on YouTube. Okay, Jake the Gaming Wolf, post a link to it so that we can check it out. And kudos for posting some content to the YouTubes. It's awesome. Let's see. What else do I got that I missed? Is the amethyst. But I don't, you know what, I kind of feel bad because I didn't polish out the ruby. I didn't have time. I didn't get the hand polisher ready, which is kind of what I'm getting to, and I'm going to show you for the ruby scene, which is right now. And I've got to have some kind of video to roll for the ruby. We'll roll the rest of the amethyst video. It's a short show. It always is, almost. Except that I'm kind of long-winded. Okay, that sounds weird. We're going to fire up what I call the microscope cam. The microscope cam. I found that rock in my back tire. Hey, cool. Good job, Stony. Driving over rocks and stuff. That's what you got, right? You just made tires out of my hands, and then my hands go and they grab the rocks that they want and they polish them up on the road as they go down. Alright, so this is the settings. Stony Baker made it to the channel, and I can't even figure out how to get this thing to work. OBS, IP, Wi-Fi, and we gotta power it up. That'd probably help. We're gonna turn it on, take the dust cap off of it, and we'll turn the light on. Light on? Okay. Then we'll adjust this renderer thingy, because that usually helps. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is another piece of amethyst that we got off of the saw. And I'm not so sure about it because it's got this weird color spot. See how it's purple down here, and then it's got this line up here, and it's kind of clean in the middle. So I'm not quite so sure on it, so it's probably going to end up in the other big box of amethyst, but we'll know after we get it through the hand grinder. Here's a piece of rhodolite we're going to be shaping after we get this other renderer to start working a little bit better. It's got some good flare, but I'm worried there's going to be some problems in here. See how thick it is, and we're going to adjust the renderer again. I'm going to fight this thing. I'm going to put on some boxing gloves. They're going to be bright red boxing gloves, just like this rhodolite. Let's see, here's a couple pieces of sunstone we're going to get to. Haven't done any sunstone on the show yet. This stuff's fantastic. Can't see through it right now, but it's got translucency, and all those little flecks, those are unoxidized copper. That's great stuff. Look at those gold flecks in there. Oh yeah, I love this stuff. We're going to finally get to this piece of lemon. But it's got, the problem with this lemon is it's got this huge old splay right in the middle of the big square spot. Up here, you see that rainbow? That's no joke. That's a crack right down the middle of this yolk. Which we're about to get to the yolks and the yucks in a couple of seconds. But first I want to show you this rose quartz. This is a nice, big, fairly clean piece, even though it's thin. So that's going to be neat. And then we're going to try and cut this one into 2 pieces. So you'll see that one on the saw. And last but not least, one more piece of rhodolite. Of course, we got to show you this week's feature, the amethyst, right? That's part of getting her done. Look at that. See how it's got that multi-side and flare, and it takes the way the facets work. It takes and cuts this one backside into 2 backsides, because it's just the one backside. See? Look at that. And like How to Garden said, great color. I agree. I thank you very much for that compliment. I'm unable. Okay, and then one thing I did is I left these cracks up here in the corner. I left those there so you can tell it's real. You can tell it's natural. They're not really cracks so much as they're just inclusions in the stone. Let's see if I can show them a little better. Okay, there you go. There you go. That way you can tell it's a real gem. Real amethyst, not a piece of glass or anything like that. Real crystal grew out of the ground. Freaking weird, right? Awesome. But, you know, what else is like both weird and awesome? And we have one every week because it comes to that time that we call Jake Clicks Really Slow, because it's the joke portion of the program. They're not very good this week, So you've been warned. They are not very... I don't have much at all. I'm gonna try and act out a couple of them that I halfway wrote down. They're like bits instead of just my dumb jokes. What did the suspicious banana say? I've got my eyes peeled. That's not even funny. Okay, man, this is wrong, because I always write down when I have a shout out to someone. And somebody told me this. I think I've heard this before, but somebody told it to me so I could tell it on the show, and I need them to stand up and tell me that they were the one that gave me this joke. Because I love to give credit for jokes. The doctor says I have a case of pneumonia. I said I don't even want one. What will I do with the whole case? That's probably the best joke. Because all the other ones are like, what did the hot rod banana do? Peeled out. Because bananas peel for some reason. And yeah, just like everyone else, I don't mind if you say what the chicken says when it gets upset. Because what does the chicken say when it gets upset? Cluck it. Aw, cluck it. Lodges. Guys join lodges. Because when we get old, we get lodged in things. We get lodged in our pants. We get lodged in our car. We get lodged in a rut. So we might as well just join a lodge and get lodged in with all the other guys that are lodged into places. How did the bumblebee get to the malt shop? He made a beeline. I'm telling you, I don't even know what I was doing the first part of the week. Which, like, it's so wrong for me to go ahead with this next joke, because it's like all the other jokes prove that I shouldn't even be doing stand-up. But I will. I'll do public stand-up in a public place. But instead of a green room, I want an ultraviolet room, because that would be sanitary. This year's Thanksgiving challenges included paying off election bets, making your point without having food in your mouth, and seeing how quickly you can leave because of social distancing. That's terrible. We love Thanksgiving. We love to give thanks. But that was a Thanksgiving joke 1 week late. It's almost Christmas time. Oh, and I've got a Christmas list. Yeah, you guys are going to love the Christmas list. I'm actually going to give you a little preview of the Christmas list, because Jacob has quite the Christmas list. I want some custom fitted door handles. I want a life-size replica of the Harlem Globetrotters. I want all-weather toilet paper. I want some gold-encrusted hip waders. I want a top-of-the-line shark saddle. I want some artesian beer. I want a whole bunch of other things that you're going to love and you're going to get to hear about when I tell you about the rest of my Christmas list. I also... Let's see, what did the thief order for lunch? A burglar with fries. An upstart moved into the area and asked me where the movers and shakers were. I said, the movers and shakers? They're at dance class. Moving and shaking? He said, no, that's not what I meant. I said, oh, the movers and shakers. Well, the movers are in the phone book and the shakers are at the fast food joint. They quickly left town. Don't all quarters with heads count as headquarters? Where are your headquarters? On the other side of the tails quarters. Yeah, a soldier asked me, where are your headquarters? And I said, on the other side of the tails quarters. Dumb joke, dumb joke. Why did the stairs help solve the crime? They were on the case. We're almost done, I promise. I know there's people that hate me. I'm a terrible driver, which is not true. I am a very safe driver, which is why people hate me, because I drive the speed limit. What do you call an island with a bunch of sheep on it? A Ewland. Because they're sheeps and they're ewes. And why couldn't the swamp thing catch the good guy? He got bogged down. Love that joke. And the last couple, see, if Transformers made a prequel, would it be called Transformers? I used air quotes on the show. Because I was too poor to afford Transformers. I had to play with trans previously. Just like the used jokes that I try to avoid on the joke portion of the program. Should have a better way to wrap that up. Okay, that was the joke portion of the program. Sorry y'all had to put up with that. Back to the supposed portion of the program. Because it's Sunday, and I want y'all to have a fantastic Sunday. We're actually going to be getting into some other stones. Wow, I don't know what video to roll. So I'm going to click on this one of the faceter that I don't know what it is and whether or not we'll get to feature it. And I'll give you 5 clicks. Oh, this is me taking a thing off the thing, and it's only like a minute long, which means it better be quick. And I gotta have that up so that I don't miss things. Because you all, man, there are so many great people. It's grow time. Cheers, it's grow time. Thanks for coming by. Man, you guys are fantastic. I really feel bad about the quality of the jokes this week. But I'm really feeling great about the quality of the people. Like Colette S., who's fantastic. We love it when she makes it. And Michigan Native stopped by. Check out his live streams that are going on. And Ron Weasley made it to the show. Thank you, Ron. It's always great. Hey, send me some pictures, man. I always love seeing your updates and stuff. And check out Ron on Twitter. He's got some great pictures of some of the mornings down in Alabama. And Alice made it. Thanks, Allison. I'm so glad you made it. And Jake the Gaming Wolf. He just posted some new content. I hope he posted the link so you can check that out. How to Garden made it. He won that amethyst with the rainbows in it, and that's the end of the video, I think. I'm probably going to try and click on something else, and I'll miss my spot. But that's okay. We'll just kind of play this. Oh, it's more amethyst video. That must be me putting the last bits of the facets. I didn't label it, though. Oh. How perfect is that? It's just well timed. Just like all of you people coming by my show that I'm trying to make more well timed. And Christina and Son made it. Yeah, I'm so glad. Because there's so many times when I'm on so late or at the wrong time and she just can't make it. Just like Benny Loco. Benny made it, and I'm so glad Benny was here for the joke portion. Because when I write jokes, I'm like, Benny's gonna like this one. Didn't have any of those this week, but next week we might. Hopefully we will. Just like that joke that Jake the Gaming Wolf helped us write, and Stony Baker made. He made it. He's all polished up and he's ready to go. He's been live streaming too. I just haven't made it. Man, I gotta be more on YouTube, but I've been doing that foundation and it's just been sucking all of my time up. Almost done. $20. What is he getting $20 for? Little brother. Oh, okay. $20. Lemon is fantastic. Oh, Stony, we got some lemon, buddy. Dude. Oh, we got some lemon. It's fantastic. And it's Grow Time made it. I wonder if it's Grow Time grows lemons. Chris the Phenomenon was growing lemons. And and Jeremy V made it. Hey, Jeremy, check this one out, man. Yeah, that's called Bedhead for you. Okay, so you all are fantastic, and whoever I missed your great comments. I'm going to come back and read them. I'm going to make sure that you entering your comments is worthwhile. I'm going to try and read them. But anyway, if I missed anything, let me know. Send me a comment on the video below, or just tell us about your channel. Like that's another thing that I forget to mention during the shout out portion, is that I want you guys to talk about what you got coming up. Post some links if I got you on as a moderator, because I'm comfortable with you guys posting a link. Just make sure it's kosher. We don't want any Rick rolls or anything like that, but we do want buttery rolls because those are delicious. And that's why we also want to wish you well so that you can all go out and have a delicious week. And I hope I didn't miss anything. I probably did. I hope I can see you next week and every week. Then we're going to try and make it 9 p.m. Eastern. See you guys.